Hedgehog HQ here. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to use the Hedgehog to help those clients of yours that tend to work in posteriorly tilted position with a stiff and flattened lumbar lordosis, to help them to achieve correct gluteal activation and movement into lumbar extension. So we're using the Hedgehog today to give feedback as to the position of the pelvis and correct activation of the gluteals, and to facilitate movement into extension. So I'm going to place the Hedgehog prickle side down. It rocks forwards and back. I'm going to place it so it sits just in front of my pelvis. So you might need to vary and play around with this a little according to the weight and length of your client's legs. For me, it sits around here, so that I can feel that I can rock the Hedgehog slightly forwards and back. Now, typically your posteriorly tilted client, as soon as you ask them to activate their glutes, drop into a posterior tilt. I get instant feedback from the Hedgehog. It pushes up into my ribs and I can feel it tipping down into the floor. It might take you some time to re-educate this movement pattern, to encourage your clients to activate their glutes without tipping the Hedgehog. Once they've achieved that, you can then move to lifting the legs away from the floor without tipping the Hedgehog forward or back, and then lowering them again. If I want to encourage them now to move into lumbar lordosis, to see what it feels like to extend the lumbar spine and to encourage movement out of stiffness, I'll then encourage them to lift the legs and start to tip the Hedgehog down towards the floor, thus achieving great gluteal activation and some extension into the lumbar spine. Hope you find it useful.